Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 42nd annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am right here in snowy South Dakota. Dean Bear sitting courtside here with Fabio Soto. Fabio, chilly, not chilly? You have a pretty big coat.
Well, yeah, I mean, for us in Mexico, remember, it's just not common for us to see a lot of snow. So it's chilly, but, we got a great event here. We're up to the round of 16s. Daniel de la Rosa is playing Rodrigo Montoya. Javier Mar is playing Andre Parrilla.
Yeah, let me pull up this this draw here for you guys, and we can get that. Oh, nope, the wrong one, Dean.
Well, it's really
Wrong
awesome. It's really awesome because
Pablo,
there's so
can we
much
get this up
competition
on the
right
board?
here.
Pablo, right here. Pablo.
Seven, 15, 11. Javier March is doing a really good job right now, and he's currently going to play against Andre Parrilla. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, we got four really good matches. This match coming up is Rocky Carson versus Gerardo Franco. Gerardo Franco took out Robbie Collins today, 15-7, 15-4. That's a really good win for Gerardo Franco. I can't really say that I'm surprised. He's been playing well. He was rested. We can get our head-to-head matchups. They've been playing really good, Gerardo. He was rested from last weekend, so that's good also.
Very well rested, and again, very happy to see a healthy, strong Rocky Carson again here competing. He skipped the Longhorn Open because of his surgery, but now he's here. I talked to him before. He started warming up, and he feels very strong, very good. And I'm just glad to see him back in competition as a number 2 ranked player right now in this draw. So Rocky Carson and Gerardo Franco are inside the court, about to get started. The official is Adam Manilla.
Yeah, so you guys can see right there, Rocky Carson, he leads the record here. 2 wins, no losses. They played in 2018. The MWRA was the season opener in Laurel, Maryland in the round of 16s, and then he also played him in the Lewis Drug round of 16s here last year. 15-10, 15-4. So Carson leads that. A couple interesting facts of Rocky Carson. I mean, 579 wins, 229 losses for Rocky Carson. So that's a 71, over 71% winning percentage. And Fabio, Gerardo Franco, 26 wins, 21 losses. That's pretty impressive for a Gerardo Franco as well.
It is, and we're glad to see him again. This is the first time these two have been competing on tour in the 2020. They both didn't participate last week at the Longhorn Open, so we're happy to see him, and we'll see how we go.
I need to contact Todd Boss because Rocky Carson's listed as 40 years old, and Gerardo Franco on Todd Boss's website is listed as 31 years old. For some reason, Gerardo Franco is not 31.
He looks 31, but he's not. There we go.
The players are on the court. Is the referee on the court? They're ready to go. We're ready to go here. I'm excited for this match.
I'm very excited, and we will keep you updated all the time with other matches that are going on at the same time.
Yeah, we have our intern Mike Grizz running around giving us scores.
Yeah, our young intern just got out of college, and he's our intern for the day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the chat box. Please like our post, share our feed. We are in snowy Sioux Falls. And the players are ready to go. Fabio, take it away.
So 0-0 on the headpan scoreboard as Rocky Carson wins the toss and will bring us home. It's a skip right there. Side out by Gerardo Franco. So Gerardo Franco from Monterrey, Mexico, representing the state of Nuevo León.
Short serve, Gerardo Franco.
Want to thank everybody watching this match. Please, on their phone or at home, like our posts, share our feed, follow us on social media. Want to thank everybody watching.
Absolutely, a lot of guys in the chat box already.
So 0-0 on the headpan scoreboard. Still Rocky Carson again with the serve. Want to say hi to Victor Lopez Bernal, watching us all the way from Hermosillo, Sonora. Say hi to Mr. Victor. So 1 serving 0, the headpan scoreboard. Rocky Carson drawing first blood here.
Good serve.
Good serve by Rocky Carson. Make that 2 serving 0 now in the headpan scoreboard.
Another great serve.
Wow, what great serves by Rocky Carson. He looks so healthy, so strong, rejoining the tour after that knee surgery. He looks like nothing ever happened, Dean. Look at him.
He looks very young, I'll tell you that right now. Nice shot right there by Gerardo Franco. The International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any sanctioned event. The tour would also like to thank the millions of fans watching along at home and those who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. Special thanks to Mark Gibbs, Mark Griffin, and the staff here at the YMCA. Second serve coming up from Franco, yet to get on the board. Not a good serve. Rocky's going to make him pay. You knew that was coming.
Wow,
Fabio.
not a good serve by Gerardo Franco. And just Rocky waiting for that very patiently and putting it away.
Carson.
Want to welcome the chat box, Mr. Brian Pineda. Brian, glad to see you.
Also, Anthony Armanus. De La Rosa's up 6-1 real quick. He is playing Rodrigo Montoya. We went over all the matchups. Check us out, irttour.com. You can click on the R2 Sports link. You can check out the bracket. Bad position for Gerardo Franco.
So point Carson right there, who takes the lead once more. 4 serving 0 at the headpan scoreboard. Rocky Carson, listen, Dean, I'm seeing Rocky Carson very strong and healthy. I'm starting to wonder if he actually got a knee surgery.
You know, I'll be honest. I mean, although Gerardo Franco's playing some really good ball, I don't know if he can match up with a Rocky Carson at this stage in Gerardo's career. He played, I think it was in Atlanta, he played against, you know, Alvaro Beltran, where he played phenomenal. You know, I think just too many of his shots are just not low enough. And Rocky's gonna make him just work him to death. See Rocky passing him. And a nice easy shot.
Gerardo Franco doing some passing of his own.
Yeah, Head Pen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball of the IRT, the WOR, USAR, and the LPRT. Head Pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/racquetball. Back to the action. Short serve, Gerardo Franco. Pablo, you have to tell me when you want to run that gearbox thing. So, Anthony Andre is up 4-0 over Javier Mar. That's a really good matchup too. We got 4, Mexican against Mexican, 4 matches right there. So it's asking in the chat box by Anthony, who's the pick to win now that Kane is not in this? Let's get that right out of the way. Kane Waslinchuk is not here. He's home with the cold or the flu.
Also, Sebastian Franco isn't here, and a top player like himself, it's funny not to see him around.
Yeah, so I don't want to say that this is a wide open match, but you have to, if we want to go by last weekend's action, I mean, De La Rosa is on fire. Beltran is always a sleeper. Landa 2 years ago won this event. Rocky is, number 2 seed, and he's fresh. There's a ton of young players in there. Can someone like Eduardo Portillo make a run? Can Andre Perea get his second Tier 1 event? A lot of questions will be answered as the weekend goes by. De La Rosa is now up 9-2.
Against Rodrigo Montoya.
Woof. Well, Rodrigo sometimes starts slow, but so does De La Rosa.
I hit the camera.
And did it fall? It fell. So, Fabio, now that there's going to be a technical timeout.
Well, so speaking about what the fans asked in the chat box, who's your pick to win? It's really right up for me. It's the toss-up, Dean. That you see so good level players here today at this tournament because it's a great event. I invite everybody to come over here next season to come at Sioux Falls.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're in the chat box, look at the draw, irttour.com. You just tell me one of two things. What side of the bracket will have the winner? Will it be the top half or will it be the bottom half? So how's that?
That was 50-50 odds right there,
Sure.
ladies and gentlemen.
Well, let's see. Who gets it right? Franco. I see Gerardo out of position just a lot, Fabio. And Rocky's going to make him pay for that.
Wow. What a great
Beautiful
down
down
the
the
line shot to the left side.
Excellent pass. There's Miss Fran Davis into the box. So Mark is asking, about why we're not streaming the others. We have pro doubles here, so with the schedule, we're only able to stream 2 of our matches. And the highest seed gets the show court. That's how the operation works right now. And we will see. We were able to stream a couple around of 32 matches that were pretty good this morning. Franco down the line, but Rocky picks that one up.
Wow, again, Rocky Carson down the line right there. He's looking at Gerardo Franco and his court position. He had some options there, Rocky, but he just went for it.
He's not making the right shot.
Oh.
So
Yeah. Rocky just pushing that.
I'd like to see Gerardo be a little more aggressive here, Fabio. And Rocky's going to shoot this one. Oh.
Wow, great pickup by Carson right there.
Rocky's going to leave that up, so Gerardo has to just reset.
And of course,
it's just Gerardo is wasting a ton of energy running all over the court. And, Rocky's the number 2 seeded player, and he's taking advantage of mistakes. Mistakes by Gerardo Franco. So Carson, 8 serving 0. Long serve.
oh yeah. Yeah. And a skip shot right there by Gerardo Franco, just awarding another point to Carson. And we have a timeout, the first one of the match by Gerardo Franco, who will take a short break. And
Absolutely. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from beautiful Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 42nd Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. For the IRT, I am Fabio Soto with Dean Bear. Dean, what do you think of that timeout by Gerardo Franco?
I think it's good, but De La Rosa is up 12-5. Andre is also up 9-0. And Moscoso Pratt, that match is 3-2, so it's early.
Andre over Javier Mar, 9-0.
So I don't know if that court mic is working from referee Adam Mania. I think it's going in and out, so the technical guy will get over there and fix that up. There's a lot of moving parts here. But while we're waiting for this, did you know where Rollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT? Rollout offers a complete line of IRT and other lifestyle racquetball clothing. Not only is Rollout the #1 clothing company in our industry, they also produce custom racquetball shirts for tournaments, teams, and other clients across the country, retail or custom. WearRollout.com is the go-to source for racquetball clothing worldwide. Shop WearRollout.com today and support the official apparel sponsor of the IRT.
What a great push right there to the right corner by Rocky Carson.
It was not smart for Gerardo Franco to be aggressive on that return. Rocky didn't even move out of the service box, and Gerardo shot it right to him. Short or a skip? What was that? So Gerardo trying to get off the board. Short serve from Franco. Gerardo Franco.
Got to commend you, Dean. You're pronouncing the names of these players very well.
Wow, Fabio.
You said Alvaro Beltran very nicely a little while ago.
Behind the back, Rocky Carson. When you're up 10-0, you can take a couple behind your back, you know.
Wow. Pick up there. Franco. And Rocky just reverse pinch. What great shot by Carson right there.
Great shot right there.
So 10-0 on the headpin scoreboard. Rocky Carson, we are very comfortable and commanding lead. Any updates, Dean?
Colorado Moscoso 5 serving 2 over Charlie Pratt. That's on court 2. Busy day in snowy Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
It's 29 degrees right now outside.
It's beautiful. There's not too much sun here, though.
Wow, Rocky Carson, point number 11 right there.
Yeah,
what a backhand.
He's just really owning Gerardo Franco.
Wow, Rocky Carson looks unstoppable. Racquetball's Iron Man is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Good serve. Gerardo wants a screen serve, and he's going to get it. Second serve coming up.
Looks like a late call right there.
Slap Z. Good return there, Gerardo Franco. Well, according to the scores so far, Fabio, the seeded players all are in the lead in all 4 matches.
So far they are.
In the driver's seat. Clearly Rocky Carson is here. Andre Perea seems like he's smooth sailing over there. Might be a sleeper pick for this event. Gerardo right to him. Rocky skipped it in.
Rocky just missed that one. So 0 serving 11 on the headpan scoreboard. Wow,
Nice
Rocky
little
Carson
shot right
just
there.
destroying that right.
So Andre up 9-0, and now it's 9-5. So Mar finally woke up this morning, or this evening, this afternoon. Carson, 11-0. Set up Carson. Got a racket on it. No good, though.
Point number 12 for Rocky Carson.
Yeah,
12 serving 0 on the headband
Gerardo
scoreboard.
can't do. Nothing's happening in Gerardo Franco's favor.
Well, just Rocky Carson is not allowing that much of an opportunity for Franco to get on a good offense right now. Rocky Carson again with the driver.
So Brian Pineda always offers good insight. He's talking about Rocky mixing up like soft and hard and, aggressive game plan.
Wow, good pass there.
I absolutely agree with you, Brian. I think over the past maybe 6 months, Rocky's aggressiveness has kind of improved. He's been definitely more aggressive than reaction. So De La Rosa is up 15-6, game 1 in the books for De La Rosa. Now Montoya didn't make our tournament in Texas. Nice shot there,
Gerardo Franco.
Gerardo Franco.
So finally gets on the board. Franco 1 serving 12 in the headband scoreboard. Point number 2 for Franco. Okay. Wow, he stopped that 12-point run there by Carson. Now he's got 2 of his own right now. He stopped the bleeding finally.
Good serve from Gerardo Franco.
Oh, not a good shot there by Carson.
I have to motion to Gerardo. You need to be aggressive like that. Take offense.
Well, that aggressiveness that you were talking about, Dean, from Rocky Carson, I happen to notice that you're right because he has to be aggressive. You have so many young players up and coming right now on the tour. Alan Natera, Javier Estrada, all these young guns that, they play guns blazing and offense all the time.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I actually think that that's a direct result of the dominance of Kane Wasselinchuk. I think these kids today, or younger players of today, they want to kill every ball because that's what they see, the best player do it. And point again, Carson.
So Carson is 2 points away from winning game number 1.
What I want to see from Rocky Carson is if he ends up, obviously, that's an ace serve.
Wow, what a great serve by Rocky Carson.
I think that was a really good serve. But what happens with Rocky Carson is sometimes he's so aggressive in game 1, or he gets to 13 and 14, and now he goes on defense, and his opponent ends up climbing back into the match. And I don't want to see that from Rocky Carson, especially in game 2.
Wow, Franco just digging that ball.
Yeah, and this is where what I'm getting at is Rocky Carson now going to go into a more defensive game style and let Gerardo Franco get 5, 6, 7 points? I don't know.
I hope he doesn't. I'm sure Coach Fran Davis will yell at him if he does. Wow, what a great down the line side out there by Rocky Carson.
She's messaging me right now about I've been drilling aggressive into his head all the time. Absolutely right. Conrado Moscoso, 12-3 lead over Charlie Pratt in game 1.
Daniel De La Rosa and Rodrigo Montoya already in game 2.
Short serve. Rocky, you can't even think that's good. But yes, he does. Say hi to Tish Rogers, Timmy Hansen. Dive, no. Game 1 in the books. We need to stay right here because Mar is up 10-9 after Andre Priya had a 9-0 lead. So that's pretty interesting. But let me tell you about a little something from Gearbox, ladies and gentlemen. So Gearbox is running a special this weekend. Gearbox is starting off 2020 with a bang for only 99 cents. 99 cents. Yes, you heard me right. 99 cents. You can demo up to 4 of Gearbox's top-selling M40 rackets. No more guessing which racket is best for you. Just try them for under $1. But hurry, this flash sale ends tomorrow. Available at gearboxsports.com. mypillow.com. So game 1 in the books. The other matches are going on. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live.
We are your neighborhood Lewis store. Your first stop for pharmacy, everyday essentials, great buys, and unexpected finds. When you need it or just want it, you'll find it here. There's lots to love at Lewis. Your first stop.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of 1.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gerardo Franco looking to get more than 2 points this game. Carson looking to move on to the quarterfinals. Let's see what's going to happen here. Setup. No. Good flick of the wrist by Gerardo Franco.
Wow, Rocky Carson just so dominant right there. He had the whole front court to him, took the opportunity, no hesitation from Carson. He gets a side out. That's what we need to see from Carson, Dean.
Yeah, well, Richie in the chat box says the same thing. Carson kept his foot on the gas. You're absolutely right. Sometimes he does go into that defensive mode, and he gets into trouble. So, Coach Fran Davis's moves have.
Wow, down the line, what a great
have
shot.
Helped him.
What a great shot by Carson.
1 serving 0. Carson gets ready to serve pretty quickly. Another good serve by Carson.
Wow,
Can't
again,
catch up.
point number 2.
The IRT welcomes MyPillow as a partner of the tour. You know the pillows, but now check out the towels. Proudly made in the USA. We all here at the IRT use them, and you should too. Visit mypillow.com today. Use promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today.
Good side out there by Gerardo Franco, just moving Rocky from one side to the other, taking advantage. He was on his knees, couldn't get to it. Side out Franco. Want to say hi to Gerardo Franco's coach in Mexico, Yanko Renteria.
He needs to call him.
Carson.
Nice down the line, Gerardo Franco. Set up off the back wall. Beautiful shot.
And right there, Carson lets Gerardo Franco get on the board.
Plum of a setup for Carson. Good pickup from Gerardo Franco. Swing and a miss, can't catch up. Let me tell you a little something about Lewis Drugs. I don't know if that hit a wet spot or not, but the ball kind of took off. For over 75 years, Lewis Drug has served as your neighborhood store and pharmacy. Lewis Drug offers not only everything for your pharmaceutical needs, but a huge selection of everyday necessities. Brand name items as well as seasonal gifts and decor. They currently have 59 stores located in South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota. With longer hours and more locations, they are always your first stop, Lewis Drug.
Carson with authority just taking that side out.
Moscoso took game 1, 15-6. We're going to catch Marr ended up pulling around 15-9, so he went on a 15-0 run. Andre was up 9-0, and Mar wins 15-9.
So that's what I call it. That's what I call a technical donut. Rocky Carson up 3-1.
Yeah.
Headpan scoreboard.
So I'm being told Charlie Brumfield used to call it the inside the game donut.
I call it a technical donut, and it is.
That's
Long serve.
Can explain you?
Wow, 2 bounces right there, Rocky Carson. Point number 4. And it only makes sense, Dean, that Rocky Carson is being more aggressive because he wants to spend less time in the office working. So he doesn't have to put any risk to that.
There's free
surgery.
food here at the Lewis Drug here in South Dakota.
Carson with a drive serve again. Double bounce there by Carson. Franco gets the side out.
I want to tell you about one of our nonprofit organizations that the IRT supports. Their mission, the Live Like John nonprofit, is dedicated to furthering the organizations that made an impact in the life of specialist John A. Pelham. Visit www.livelikejohn.us today and donate.
Franco on the board again. Scores point number 2. 2 serving 4 on the headpen scoreboard. We got our official IRT photographer here, Mr. Kevin Savory. Came all the way to Sioux Falls.
What do you do if you're Andre Perea?
What do I do?
Do you phone a friend? Do you?
Well, I would call Ghostbusters. That's what I do.
Wow. What a good pickup. I thought that was 4 bounces, but no. Gerardo's just hit, his contact of the ball is just a little too high.
Yeah, it's too high. So I happen to mention Mr. Kevin Savory here from KS Photography. I want to thank him for such great images, Kevin, that your photography brings to the game of racquetball. Thank you so much for what you do for the pro sports.
I absolutely agree with you, Fabio.
So it's 5 serving 2 now as Carson scores point number 5 here on the headpen scoreboard. Got an update for you people?
5-5 Montoya DLR. Wanda Pelham in the chat box and standing next to us. Remember, www.livelikejohn.us. Support those that support us. Good pickup there by Franco. Good pickup there by Franco.
Oh, wow.
And Carson can't get her. He actually told him, good shot. Support those who support us. Short serve.
And you see that shot by Gerardo Franco, just pure reaction right here on his part. Part of the training from his head coach, Yanko Renteria. I'm sure he's watching in the chat box.
Yeah, well, Franco couldn't move on from that one. Oh, Israel Alvarado Rosas from Bolivia. Met him when we were down there in March of last year. I love when the round of 16s are going on. Favi. Oh, what a great down the line by Gerardo Franco.
Good pass there by Franco.
Because we have the 4, the bottom half of the players. All 8 pros are here because they're all getting ready for their next match. 4 are on the court now. You look over, Landa's in the gym warming up.
Alvaro's warming up.
Alvaro's, jogging in place.
Yeah, it smells
Portillo's,
like, I thought it smelled like icy hot.
Portillo's warming up himself. And Sam Murray Big Canada is also in the house. Nice little hands there by Gerardo Franco.
I didn't see Sam Murray. I thought he was out in the snow just doing snow angels.
So we gave a lot of Mike Martinez in the chat box. De La Rosa is winning game 1. He was tied 5-5 when we got the update. Mar took game 1 from Andre Perea. He was down 9-0, won 15-9, and Moscoso took game 1 over Charlie Pratt. Gerardo cleaning the floor with his shirt.
Couldn't get a racket on it. Side out.
So there you go, Mike Martinez. Those are the updates. Our Alex Cohen is in the chat box work. I thought you said you were busy this weekend.
A little chatter there among the players in the court. Taking
Rocky, if I'm playing someone and he wants to pal around with me on the court, Fabio, I can't stand it.
But it's a breather for both of them, though. And you can see clearly that Gerardo Franco is a little agitated.
Set up off the back wall for Carson. Down the line.
Wow, what
Winner.
a great point there for Rocky Carson.
Korea is up 3-2 in game 2. After being up 9-0, it could be 14-0. Game isn't over yet. And Mar takes, a timeout.
It's a short serve there by Rocky Carson.
I'm watching Javier. You pay attention to this. I'm watching Javier Mar take a timeout at 3 serving 2, and he's grabbing his foot and he's stretching and he's holding his midsection. I'm wondering if he pulled something or not.
Well, Gerardo Franco right there with a great side out left corner.
Or he might be cramping up after scoring 15 points in a row. Sometimes that's a lot of work.
Gerardo Franco missing that shot. He did take it.
He did hold up.
He held up.
And you know, sometimes they say you got to take the shot. You know, to Gerardo Franco's, you know, as he was swinging, he was also holding his hand up. Because what if the referee says, no, I'm not giving you a hinder, and Gerardo's going to lose the shot. So
again, Dean, we've been talking about how players need to play through.
Skipped it in, Gerardo Franco.
Not go fishing, playing through. But side out there. Rocky Carson puts his hand on the wheel once more. Skip shot there by Carson.
Skippy Peanut Butter. We gotta talk to them. That's what we gotta do. Every skip, we make a Skippy Peanut Butter mention.
And seeing the players from the next round getting ready. So I got a reminder, folks, those who are watching, up next, Alejandro Landa
Sebastian Fernandez.
and Sebastian Fernandez take the court after this one. That's going to be a very interesting match as well. Alejandro Landa trying to bounce back from a loss last week from the Longhorn Open. An early exit. Carson, point number 7 for Carson. Flat shot right there on the left side. So 7 serving 4 on the headpan score for the Ladera Ranch, California native.
There you go. Alejandro Landa, number 17. Sebastian Fernandez in the round of 16. Carson getting ready to serve. 7 serving 4. What a nice down the line by Gerardo Franco. There's Big Canada, came in from the snow.
Yes. He's looking for Maple, I believe.
There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people that came down from Winnipeg. It's cold over there. So Montoya is up 13-6 over De La Rosa in game 2.
Carson.
Did that
wow.
skip? I thought it skipped.
That's a great shot by Rocky Carson, just trying to move Gerardo Franco around, making him look at every inch of that court.
So it's 6-14. Montoya has game point. Oh, and it was 6-6 at one point. Well, Perea was up 9-0 and lost 15-9. So, and now Perea is up 6-3. Gerardo skipped an easy one in there.
Carson gets point number 8.
One of the other nonprofits the IRT likes to support is the Rafa House. Visit them online, www.rafahouse.org. They want to end the trafficking and sexual exploitation of children through aftercare for survivors, prevention for the vulnerable, and awareness for all. Visit www.rafahouse.org today.
That's point number 9 for Rocky Carson as Gerardo Franco takes a much-needed timeout.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll stay right here. What does Gerardo have to do to get himself back into this game here, Fabio? I mean, he's taking opportunities and he's not maximizing them.
Well, the thing is that he's not being as aggressive. He's trying to be, but Carson doesn't leave that much opportunity for us. He's doing such a great job right now, controlling the court, moving him side to side, front to back. He's just playing really uncanny.
Yeah, I know, but there's opportunities that Gerardo Franco has in this match that he is just not taking the right shot. You're absolutely right. Carson has him running, spinning all over. But then when Gerardo has that end game opportunity, he is not taking it. So this just in, Pratt is up 6-0 over Conrado Moscoso in game 2. So Moscoso won game 1, Pratt up 6-0. That's impressive for Charlie Pratt to come back to a 6-0. Carson not really leaving the court here, And
well, he has no reason to. He's controlling. That's what I love. You see a player dominating the game, and he doesn't rarely leaves the court right now. So that's one thing that we're seeing. And Gerardo Franco's back in the court. Rocky Carson's still in there. I think we're going back to the action.
Back to the action on center court. Remind everyone again, Sebastian Fernandez and Alejandro Landa, they are coming up next here on the championship court. The top half of our draw will be up. We will go over the top half of the draw right at the end of this game. Let everybody know what the deal is. Quarterfinals will be tomorrow morning.
So it's 4-9 on the headpan scoreboard. Gerardo Franco changing his stance for serving. Rocky Carson on his knees. What was that? Killing the ball just on his knees. Any other shot that Gerardo Franco could have taken even down the line, there was no way Rocky Carson could get it. That tells you the professionalism and experience of Rocky Carson as he starts serving again. 9-4 on the headpan scoreboard. Very offensive shot right there from Rocky Carson, giving no window of opportunity again for Gerardo Franco to make any sort of play right there as he reaches point number 10. Carson up top. Comfortable lead here late in the second game. We see Alejandro Landa start warming up for his match versus Sebastian Fernandez. After this one, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss that one. And it's point number 11 for Rocky Carson.
11-4.
Carson in the driver's seat, going for the drive. Not liking those setups from Gerardo Franco. He's just giving leeway a lot to Carson. And again, he makes him pay. Franco doing so many layups right there, Dean, and awards Rocky Carson point number 12.
Yeah, I don't want to say that the tournament's come to an end for Gerardo Franco, but It's coming to the end.
Carson in the driver's seat again. Short serve. Can Carson make it point number 13 right now?
Around the world, set up off the back wall. Gerardo skipped that one. And again, easy shot. He's in the position right there to end that rally.
13-4. So 13 serving for Rocky Carson. Very commanding, comfortable lead. Gerardo Franco's body language just changed. Carson can't put a racket on it. Side out Franco. That's a good option right there in the left corner.
4-13. So Gerardo Franco finally serving. Christine, we're trying to get those Solis. Is that Solis Maldonado? Is that a Rodrigo's mom? We're trying to get that score.
Franco just on the front. Not a good option right there for Franco. He had all the right side of the court, Dean, to himself.
So Rodrigo Montoya wins game 2, 15-9. So they'll be going to a breaker.
Rocky Carson in the driver's seat. Wow, what a great back wall there for Carson. Great reach. Franco.
Ooh, Carson skipped in that one. I'd like to see Rodrigo hit a little wide angle pass. So Charlie Pratt is up 8-4 over Conrado Moscoso.
Rocky Carson getting a little overconfident there, Dean. He had all the court to himself from the front. He makes up for it right now with a side out.
2 points away.
We see Alvaro Beltran warming up. Alejandro Landa warming up.
Alvaro's been warming up since this morning.
I thought it smelled like icy hot in here.
Oh.
That's the
number
point.
14. 14.
14-4, Carson.
14 se viendo 4. Si viendo. Forget it. 14 serving 4. Carson game match point.
Wow.
Gerardo Franco says not yet. De La Rosa Montoya getting ready.
Well, Gerardo Franco needs to fight tooth and nails right now to keep in this, of course. From the back, Carson, wow. Sidewall, front wall, just kills it in the left corner. So Rocky Carson with game match point number 2. Can he finish it off? Over Javier Mar. Wow, just like that. Held point for the match by Gerardo Franco. 4-14. Gerardo Franco with point number 3, stopping Rocky's run. So replay right there, called by the referee. Well, a little bit late, but finally.
Maybe he can build off.
Well, Rodrigo Montoya and Daniel de la Rosa are starting game number 3.
Fabio, thanks for not having my mic on.
there you
All
go.
these great comments I had.
So 7 serving 14 on the headpan scoreboard as a late run from Gerardo Franco is keeping him in this game.
He wants to go to, Rocky wants to go to a tiebreaker.
This looked like it could have been Rocky Carson's shortest professional match ever.
What a diving get off the back wall, Gerardo Franco.
Down the line, of course,
Winner,
Rocky
winner.
Carson makes the perfect shot. Gerardo Franco realizes he made a huge mistake.
So second game point opportunity for Rocky Carson. Carson.
Rocky
Winner,
wasting
winner,
no
Carson.
time right there as Rocky Carson scores point number 15. So Carson takes the match 15-2, 15-7. Congratulations to Rocky Carson for advancing to the quarterfinals tomorrow. What a great match. I want to thank Gerardo Franco and congratulate him for making to this round of 16s.
So let's take a quick look. Rocky Carson will take the winner of De La Rosa Montoya. They're in a we can take a quick peek of the side court, De La Rosa Montoya. We're going to have to get the referee to there it is right here. You can see there's De La Rosa and Montoya. We don't know what the score is. And there's Beltran getting his racket in there. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with player interviews right here on IRT Live.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better, Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Gerardo Franco. We're going to give him his Lewis Drug water bottle. So, Gerardo, not the outcome you expected, playing a very fresh Rocky Carson. In the end of Game 2, you really started to get your groove on. You seemed to relax a little bit more and made more shots. What was Rocky doing that was keeping you, from coming out on top?
Well, basically, he was just doing his game. I tried to keep up and kind of advance, but couldn't get it. And I started, as you said, stronger the second game, but at the end, I still couldn't get it. I mean, I tried to, but didn't do well.
Not the outcome you expected. So you're coming in fresh, too. You were not at our last Tier 1, the Longhorn. Will you be in Wisconsin next week?
Yes, I'm going to be there for sure. So all you people watching from wherever you guys are, so please keep supporting us and watching the live free.
So, Gerardo, let me ask you, what do you do in the off days as far as training? Do you play every day? Do you take some time off? Do you weight train, stuff like that?
That is basically the reason also that I didn't go to Austin, because I took like almost 2 months off. I wanted just to relax a little bit and get the stress out of me and try to, do something new and just lose my mind out of the racquetball. So that's what basically I did. And
are you more focused now?
I am. I have to because I want to win. So I gotta be more focused and keep training and practicing.
All right. So Gerardo, you want to say hi to any of your sponsors, people back at home?
Yes, I want to thank everybody that is watching right now and is following us along the whole tournament, the social media and everywhere. And I also want to say hi to my mom, my sisters, that they keep me up all the time, my girlfriend that they are back home in Monterrey, my sponsor, of course, the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, that without them this basically wouldn't be possible. And Head, of course, they keep with the best gear, of course, and Bob Bedford, some of the guys that support me, of course, and just thank you for all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break. We'll be back with the winner of the last match, Mr. Rocky Carson, right here on IRT Live.
Got a few errands and only a few minutes? Lewis makes lunchtime missions easy. Get in and get what you need and find what you want. From brand name products to home decorations, there's lots to love at Lewis, your first stop.
Gentlemen, Dean Bear sitting here with the number 2 seeded player, Mr. Rocky Carson. Fresh Rocky Carson, you were very aggressive today, Rocky. Was that part of your game plan?
I think it's always part of the game plan. I felt strong. I feel pretty rested. But it comes down to execution. I felt like I was executing pretty well.
Yeah, Game 1, you really took control of Game 1. You had Gerardo kind of moving all over, spinning, making 0 shots.
Yeah, it's tough. When you get a guy that's playing on fire, you sometimes don't get the opportunity to really set your feet and get in a rhythm. And I was fortunate enough to have him in that position on mostly the defense and executed when I needed to.
Well, Rocky, we got to ask you, I mean, coming after Portland, you had to forfeit due to injury. You had a little minor procedure, missed one of our Longhorns. Can everyone at home, wants to know, is Rocky Carson fully healed? Are you ready to go?
I hope so. I feel good. I mean, I was putting everything out there, and I don't notice anything. You got to play yourself through the tournament, and I'm looking forward to. I was so excited to just be back here for the weekend and stuff. So for me to be here playing at 100%, I think I could have done it last week. I wish I would have been there last week, but I had already told myself, you know what, I think it's probably better if I rest and everything.
So Miss Fran Davis was in the box, and she was preaching, I want to say, the aggressiveness that she's been yelling in your head. So can we talk about that for half a second?
Yeah, no, you know what, we've come up with a little bit of focus points for me and to visualize. And a lot of my training on the court or in racquetball is not always done on the court. You know, my body can only take so much of the same beating. So I do love training. A lot of it's mental training and just trying to make sure that I'm focused in on the right things.
There you have it. You want to say, you know, thank you to any of your sponsors?
Oh, of course. You know, I can't do this without them. So I appreciate their support. Head, Pin, Racket World, Rollout, Michael Aguas. You know, thank you to you guys, the owners of the International Racquetball Tour, and all the sponsors there. You know, this is an opportunity that, as a kid, you live and you dream it, and now I get to live it, and I've lived it for most of my life, and it's hard for me to believe it still. So thank you. And thanks to Louis Drug here, you know, having us back here. I think this is my 21st, 22nd time.
You just aged yourself, Rocky.
Okay. We all know it. I think the gray hairs are aging me.
Well, I was watching a lot of old YouTube clips of some like Cliff and Sudsy, and they were showing the brackets, and I saw Rocky Carson exiting some of those tournaments, round of 16s, quarterfinals. I mean, there were some tough players back then, and you were much younger.
Yeah, you know what, though? It's a different tour. It's I'm a better player. I'm a much better player than I was then. And our tour right now is as tough as I think it's ever been. The depth at the highest level is really high. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Rocky Carson, we got to get the start of the Alejandro Landa, Sebastian Fernandez match coming up right here next on IRT Live.